Hello my fellow freaks, I'm your Dark Overlord, the Chaotic Freak, and today we're going to play more Dungeons & Dragons Online with Colt and Seth, because Soul and Angie are not here today. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
I only heard 2 hellos now, I'm sad. Each of you say it 3 times.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, there. 3 times each. It's so sad.
I like how neither of you mixed it up or mixed and matched. You're just like, hello, hi, hello, hi. Okay. So, we're back. It's been a while, because winter break and Colt and Seth and just stuff. And yeah. And why is nothing moving here? There we go. Wait, that didn't move the way I wanted it to move. Why aren't you moving? Can I move you? Can I move you? What's going on here? I'm trying to move those little names at the bottom of the screen. They won't move. Colt, go ahead and start us off.
Alright. Last time, our party left the town of All Eyes and was immediately confronted by the were-panther centaur, Calcudicus, who offered Dirk to join him and his merry band of other lycanthropes, which they politely refused, and then killed him. Or no, they didn't kill him. He ran away. Then they did battle with him, almost killed him, but he again fled, successfully, evading the party. And now, but not before biting the Maya, seemingly, possibly, infecting her. We'll find out.
Namae's a badass. She can take it. It's a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it really is a flesh wound.
Anyway, Aluna, freshly recovered from her PTSD attack, walks out of the ruins with our heroes. And that is where we begin.
And suddenly 2 of them disappear in a big flash of light.
No, Dirk has come down with a headache, as has Cat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Vale is snuggling with him.
Oh, Vale. The Displacer Kitten. The oxymoron, well not the oxymoron, but the oddball out.
The kitty whipping. Yeah, tentacles around leg, nuzzling.
Kitty whipping?
Kitty whipping.
So just about the way you said that.
Kitty whipping.
Is he gonna whip them with his tentacles?
Anyway, Aluna is just kind of breathing heavily, looking out at the forest, and she goes, "Y'all think he'll be back?"
Not anytime soon. He got injured pretty badly. Apparently we could have killed him if someone had remembered that he could have done more damage with the spells. Looks at Amos.
She says, glaring at Amos.
Yeah, we were going over our stats before the game started, and we discovered that technically Amos should be, actually technically both me and Amos should be able to do more damage with our spells, but specifically him with his Eldritch Blast. And if we had done that, we potentially could have killed the centaur.
And you're sure no one was bitten, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Roll deception.
But I'm not deceiving her. Namae doesn't think she was bitten.
Amos is helping you because he agreed, so you get advantage.
Well, thankfully Amos is helping me!
You got a 10.
But he got a 26 and he's helping.
Okay, I'll give you a middle of the road then. Where's her? She's like, she kind of stares at you. She goes, between the both of you, she goes, okay. There's a bit of suspicion there. But she walks off, not pursuing it further.
Time to drink more wine.
Yes, no thank you.
No, that's what Namae's doing. Namae's drinking more wine is what I'm saying.
Alright, she begins heading east, in the direction of the entrance to this vale she was trying to get into. Not the kitty whipping vale, but an actual valley-type place that supposedly has a bunch of rare herbs.
I was gonna say, why would she be trying to get into the cat? That's...
I mean, I didn't think she was that into stuff like that. I mean, I know she's part horse, but come on. Or not, sorry, not part horse, part zebra?
That's what she has Ornstein for.
Oh, right.
Wait, she. Never mind.
Actually, technically, Vale is a male and she's a female, so wouldn't Vale be trying to get into her?
What are you talking about? You hear a voice say from between your legs. Looking down, there's the corgi Yabduga, wearing his samurai helmet.
Hi.
Greetings. I have come with information for Dirk.
Dirk has a headache right now. He's incapacitated.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I will leave it with him. You see a little pouch strapped to his side. A little booklet flies out of it and plants itself inside of Dirk's pouch. Dirk nods in agreement and says he'll look at it later. He also looks at Unima. You are a cleric, yes?
Yeah.
Excellent. I was not able to get in touch with Lady Owl directly, but I did find information in our library. If anyone is bitten, they have a brief period of time for which the curse may be removed before it gestates and becomes more difficult to remove. Should anything like that happen, and a glowing golden coin pops out of his little pouch and flies into your hands, please flip this before the first night after being bitten, and the curse will be destroyed before it has time to take root. If anything like that happens.
Before the first night, what time would that be?
Sundown.
Okay. I want to make sure it's not like midnight versus 7 p.m. But it's
Sundown to be safe. I'm not entirely sure. The wording was vague.
fair enough. You're only a puppy. Just pats his head.
So, what are you doing at the moment?
Traveling east. I don't remember.
You're going with Aluna to get some herbs from a special place.
Yeah, that thing. Did you hear that voice in the sky just now? That was what we're doing.
Yabduga looks at the sky. Thank you, Sky Voice. You're welcome.
Hey, Seth, this is how we're gonna get Colt to talk to himself and how we're gonna turn him to a freak show on the internet.
Yeah, too late. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yabduga continues walking.
It's kind of the biggest freak show there ever was.
Yabduga continues walking with you. Well, I have nothing better to do for a while. May I join?
Sure.
Thank you. And he just continues walking with you.
Okay, Nemea says, so how does the coin work? You just flip it and the curse goes away?
Yes, the spell is cast on whoever flips the coin.
If you aren't bitten, will it do anything to you?
It will cast the spell, but if nothing is wrong, if there is no curse, the curse will not be removed. Because there is no curse to remove.
Nemea starts absentmindedly flipping the coin, just like how, just sort of as they're walking, just flipping the coin and putting it back into her palm, just over and over again.
The first time you flip it, the glow fades.
She goes,
And you feel a little something in yourself, kind of like growl and then die. But
okay. Nemea turns to Yabduga and puts a finger on her lips.
As you look forward, you see Aluna kind of looking back at you, scowling a little bit.
Nemea's ripping her face with that finger she put on her lips. It's like, what's up?
He glares and then just keeps walking forward. Oh my gosh. Alright, you continue walking on, eventually coming to a place between the mountain containing the town of All Eyes and the mountain next to it. There's a small pass, densely covered in trees, even more so than the previous forest, that you all kind of work your way through. The moment you pass into this, Aluna sets to work, looking at every solitary plant, flower, weed. It's actually a little bit tiring how much she is and thorough as she is being, taking samples, putting it in her bag. Dirk offers to help her. He does so and uses the bag of holding he has as storage for her leaves. Cat also does things, because she's a druid.
Right.
Alright, anything y'all want to do during this time as you're just walking through this area?
Do cleric things.
Okay, you go do cleric things, like praying and stealing from people.
What?
Wait.
I don't steal anymore.
Clerics do. I'm sorry.
I once was a thief type person, which honestly makes me wonder why I don't have a class in rogue, which is why I'm probably gonna take some rogue levels soon.
Okay.
Plus, we need a rogue in the party anyway. We never,
Alright.
never have rogues.
Indeed we do. Alright, this gathering process happens for a long time. Can everyone give me a survival check?
And if we
Everyone do
don't,
Then
Survival.
you're staring into space constantly. 14? The math?
I'm staring at space constantly, aren't
You
I?
are literally staring into space. You're thinking, great, now Aluna knows I lied. I almost became a panther. Dirk's still a panther. And we still have one more night of the full moon. You're stressed out.
Just staring into space.
Amos, as you're wandering around looking through the forest, you come across a clearing in the forest with something odd in the middle. It looks like a big green monolith, about almost twice your height.
Can I do any? I'm used to 3.5. Can I use like a intelligence check?
Yes. Yeah, just straight intelligence for this.
Okay.
Okay. You take one walk around this monolith, and you discover that on its side it's thin. This isn't a monolith. This is a sword. It's a sword that is twice as long as you are high, sticking in the ground, covered in vines, and not really rusted, though dulled with time. The metal is this black green that you remember. One of Calcutticus's swords was made of this same material. You remember it as the sword that cleaved through stone like it was nothing. And now you have one twice as tall as you are. It looks like it was made for a giant.
I'll call for Aluna and Nemi.
If you actually
I
call
want
her
them
Nemi,
to.
she will smack her mace into your jawline.
I'm calling for Aluna and Nemea to
That's better.
come check it out with me.
Maya comes to check it out. She's done staring into space.
Aluna goes right up to it. Fascinating. These vines, they're so thick. I'm amazed they've been able to grow this much.
I was more concerned about the sword.
What sword?
This giant sword.
She takes a closer look. Oh my gosh, it's a sword. How did the sword get here?
By being put there.
No, it's the same kind that the centaur had.
The same.
Did we know his name first off?
Yeah, he introduced himself.
Okay.
You mean they're like, Nemea says you mean like the glowy green thing that could that could just move through objects?
It didn't move through them; it cut through them
They could just cut through objects?
like butter. What is wrong with Roll20?
It doesn't like you anymore.
Sorry.
You betrayed its trust.
No, it doesn't. Okay, let's have. Oh, she got a natural 20. She goes, "This is adamantine, and a ton of it too."
Vibranium?
No, it's adamantine.
Oh.
It's a special metal. It comes from meteorites, so people have said. The metal is just incredibly hard. It's fantastic for breaking things.
Huh. That's sword match.
Speaking of
That's what would be
breaking,
useful.
are we gonna be able to? Would we be able to take any of this?
Dirk comes up and holds open the bag of holding. He gets up on top of Aluna, puts it over the top of the sword where the hilt is, and slowly slides it down the blade. until it reaches the bottom, at which point he closes the bag of holding and puts it on his waist.
Maces, wouldn't it have just been easier to just pick up the sword?
The sword was twice as tall as Nemea.
Then never mind.
Yeah, the sword is 12 feet, so...
It's made for a giant.
How much can that bag hold, Dirk?
Dirk looks into the bag. Well, the sword and a bunch of plants. It doesn't seem like it's about to break. He kind of shakes it a little.
Knowledge and bag of holding. Do an intelligence check. Or should I do an arcana check?
Arcana.
Which I have -1 in. Great. Because my intelligence is -1. And I'm a cleric.
Looking at the bag doesn't seem to have been strained by this much. You notice it's a bit more taut than normal, so you think that with the addition of this sword, it's maybe about half full, or a half at the amount of weight it can take.
Okay, Nemea mentions this. It's a bag of holding. It can only take so much weight, and looks like it's at about half weight.
Okay. Dirk considers this and just continues helping the plants. This goes on until nighttime. As the sun begins to set, Dirk kind of comes to you, Nemea, and he's like, so what do we do about the thing?
Dirk comes to her.
Yes, he's asking what he should do about his problem.
Nemea says, well, the coin worked for me, but, I mean, Yabduga said that's only if, it works for the first night, but maybe for you it'll work tomorrow?
Yabduga is still there. He goes, no, it had one spell in it.
Great.
It is what clerics of Owl use in place of scrolls. They place their spells in coins.
Oh, that makes so much sense with the last campaign. Everything that I did not understand, I now understand. You have no idea how much information just made sense in my head just now.
I explained it to you at the beginning of Dragon's Ascent.
And I forgot!
I know. Okay.
I have bad memory.
Alright, never mind. Yabduga's hanging out. He just kind of curls up and goes to sleep as y'all make camp. Dirk is a little concerned. He's like, he asks, should I just not go to sleep tonight?
He says, you can sleep, I'll just stay up, and if you turn furry, I'll hit you with the silver mace.
Furries. Ah, furries. Okay, thank you, Nemea. You're a good friend.
She just has both maces just sitting in front of her, just sitting cross-legged, just watching him as he sleeps. Just staring.
Well, I mean, we still need to take watch. Should I do the first one?
Sure.
Okay.
You can watch you while you're taking first watch.
Aw, Yabduga says.
Can Keith, circle around our camp overnight?
For a while, he needs to sleep too.
I forgot Keith was a thing.
Yeah, Keith does a once-over. Have Keith do a perception check. Alright, all clear around the camp. Okay, yeah, I understand. You don't have to switch your name to do it. Alright. Now I need Dirk to do perception. Dirk, can you do perception for me? Thank you. Okay. So as you all go to sleep, hold on. Oh, cool. We're all very silent reading what people are typing.
I know there's some whispers and stuff going on.
Alright.
Sorry, audience.
Alright. Amos and Nemea, y'all feel something warm and fuzzy on top of y'all. Just in the middle of the night. it kind of stirs you from your resting.
Maya opens her eyes.
You open your eyes, and you are face to face with a sleeping direwolf laying on top of you. Amos, you have 2 sleeping regular wolves over the top of you, sprawled out.
And where is Dirk during this?
You want to go out of your tent and see?
No, I mean I have a sleeping puppy on my lap. Is there anyone else in my tent with me?
Just this big direwolf on top of you.
And it's asleep?
It nuzzles closer to you. It's sleeping.
Nemea pets it and has a hand on her mace. Not lifting her mace, just holding it.
It licks your face. Like, just lazily, like it's asleep.
Okay, Nemea's gonna see if she can get to roll, like, as if it wants to belly rub, but roll off her body in the process.
Roll, stealth and animal.
Yeah,
Roll dexterity and animal handling.
Dexterity, animal handling?
Yes, or animal handling with dexterity instead of wisdom.
Well, okay, here's my animal handling roll, and then here is my dexterity roll. Do what you will with those.
Okay. Okay. Alright, you continue to pet the wolf as you shimmy out from underneath it. It kind of wakes up. It looks a little bit annoyed, but not like it's going to attack, not aggressive at all. And it kind of just it rolls over to the side to let you out, and then it takes over your bed. Okay,
that's fine. Nemea's going to peek her head out the tent and see what Dirk is doing outside.
Dirk has a mother direwolf licking his face while sitting in his lap, while Vale, Yabduga, and a couple wolf puppies are playing out by the fire.
Nemea's gonna just...
Dirk looks over. I'm sorry, they just wandered up and they weren't doing anything, so I wasn't sure what to do. And then...
Nemea's gonna say, Yabduga, aren't direwolves dangerous?
These appear to... He stops playing for a second. One of the wolf puppies kind of launches itself at his back and begins chewing on his ear. He goes, these appear to be more docile than typical wild wolves, though they are also far more fit. And you notice that the direwolf in your tent, as well as the 2 on top of you, Amos, they are all quite muscular. Like, there's more muscle than there is fat on them. These look like pretty... They look like they have been working out, basically.
They're swole.
These are some swole wolves.
Nemea's gonna look back at her tent, and then look back at Yabduga and says, "Can I keep one?"
He turns his head. Possibly. That is up to them. The direwolf in your tent is now on its back, sleeping.
Okay, Nemea's gonna go over and rub his belly. Because why not at this point? Why not?
Roll animal handling with advantage.
Okay. I gotta open my character sheet. He won't make me open up my character sheet, then close it, then open it up, and then close it. Actually, not make me close it, but I'm closing it.
Alright, 16. Alright, he enjoys it.
Yay!
He pants and, like, nuzzles closer to you, like, more. Alright, you also notice Kat has woken up. She also had one in her tent, and she just, despite the difference of species, they're being nice with each other.
Okay, should I text Kyle and Andrew what's going on here?
Sure, but listen as I explain what happens next.
Okay.
Alright. As you're petting, Amos, what are you doing in all this?
I'm just gonna, as soon as I notice the wolves are friendly, I'm just gonna keep laying down with them.
Yeah, they're nice and warm and fluffy. As you're petting it, you hear Dirk say, Vale, that's too far. Vale, come back. And as you turn, you see him like kind of shimmy out from under the mother, and you see Vale and 2 of the wolf puppies running off into the forest while playing. And Dirk begins to run after them. Vale, come back here!
Can we hear him yelling for Vale?
Yes, you can. Kat gets up with her wolf, and they both run off towards the forest.
I'm gonna get up and...
roll animal handling.
Oh.
You have 2 sleeping wolves. You're like... Roll dexterity as well.
Oh.
They're not happy about it. You get a few growls, but they're not getting aggressive with you. They're like, "You're annoying us. Stop trying to move. You're a good bet." But you manage to get your way out with minimal scratches and biting.
Can I look for any, can I see if there's any snakes?
Roll perception.
Oh.
No, you can't see any right now. Aluna also wakes up and comes out of her tent, holding a kind of adolescent wolf that's panting and licking her face. Guys, who is on watch right now?
Nemea points to Dirk, who's currently running off after Vale.
Dang.
Can I send Keith after the two of them just to?
Yes. Yeah. Kat has just about caught up with Dirk at this point. Have Keith roll perception. Alright. They are headed straight for the place where you found the sword, that clearing. And in the middle of that clearing, you see what looks like a giant golden horse with a single horn coming out of its head, looking in the direction of your camp.
I'm gonna tell Luna and ask if it's another centaur.
That would be knowledge. She's like, does it have a human body? It does not.
No, it does not.
And it's not a centaur. We should probably go and help them. She begins galloping off towards them. Nemea, what are you doing?
Going after them as well.
Alright. As you're all running after them, Keith keeping an eye on Dirk and Kat, as Vale reaches the feet of this large golden horse, Dirk comes in, still shouting after him, with Kat not far behind. But the horse, the puppies, Vale, Dirk, and Kat all vanish.
What about the direwolf that was in my tent?
What?
What about the direwolf that was in my tent?
All the dire wolves that were not in the clearing are still there.
I mean, it's like... oh.
Amos, as you're catching up, one of the wolves has followed you. It goes over to the middle of the camp, which you can now see has a single glowing orange flower in the middle.
Arcana check to see what I know about what's happened.
All right. You recognize the flower. It's a fey flower.
Okay.
It's like...
These often mark entrances into the Feywild in this region.
I think they slipped into the Feywild.
Should we follow them?
Can we follow them?
Give me an intelligence check.
We don't know.
With advantage, since I'm a Fey warlock.
What about my 13 Arcana check?
With advantage, since I'm Fey warlock, right?
All right, you get advantage. You look down at the flower. It's like you look around. There's no obvious arches. There are no ponds. You think that there's a trigger to this type of portal. This isn't like some of the easier portals you've found during your adventures. This one requires something to trigger it, and you have no idea what that trigger is. It could be a word. It could be a time of the day. It could be a certain amount of people in the area. You have no idea. In fact, the golden horse could control that for all you know.
I'm just gonna assume it was because of the unicorn. Well, didn't Nemea catch up? Is she?
Yes,
with
she's
us?
with you.
Alright. I'm just gonna say, I don't think we can go in there.
Well,
They'll just have to find their way back themselves.
well, we gotta do something. Aluna kind of looks around. Can everyone give me a perception check?
We can throw the wolves at the flower, see what happens.
The
So
wolves.
it's a perception check?
Yes. The wolves seem unbothered that their pups just got teleported away.
Well, clearly the wolves know something we don't. Which actually, Nemea, when she sees this, when she sees that the wolves don't seem that concerned, she just says, if they're not concerned, that probably means that their pups are fine. If their pups are fine, that means our companions are probably fine.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes?
Does comprehend language speak to animals or no?
No, that would be speak with animals.
Okay.
Which, 2 people in this party know how to do it.
Are those 2 people currently gone?
Correct.
Great.
Yep, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, so you're all just looking around this clearing, a little bit dumbfounded. Let me roll.
Do I not even have a
First
speak with
in-person
animals
roll.
spell?
You hear a sneeze come from the tree line. Achoo!
Throw a spear at it.
Roll an attack.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Who's there?
No one. Oh crap! You hear running.
The man's gonna look at Amos, and then point towards the noise and say, "Fetch."
At
I'm
Amos.
gonna
Yes, at Amos.
glare. I'm gonna glare, run after it, and also send Keith to keep on its trail.
All right. Have Keith roll a perception check. God, your perception rolls.
What's with all the 9s and 10s?
And keep in mind, the man is going after him also. She just thought it'd be funny to say that.
Okay. Keith finds him. He's kind of like trying to move through the trees, but there's just a lot that he's having a hard time. He can't get a good look at the figure, though. The wolves are also chasing after you, and Yabduga is also running. He goes,
Wait.
"This is quite fun."
Wait, Yaduga's with us?
Yes, he did. He did not get teleported away.
Maybe
He
looks
was
at Yaduga and says, "Can't you talk to wolves?"
He kind of thinks for a second. Yes.
He goes, "So whenever we are done chasing, can you ask them what happened to our companions and to their pups?"
Yes.
Okay, you should definitely do that.
Okay. And he continues running ahead towards the mysterious coffer. Let me roll a thing for him. Okay. Oh yeah, y'all don't even need to make a check. As you are running, you hear panting up ahead of you, followed by the sound of bone hitting wood, and he goes, "Ah!" Splat.
Did he just die?
It's the splat of mud.
Oh.
As you catch up, you see a figure robed in brown, who looks kind of familiar. Ah, crud. As he gets up and looks over at you, this was the mage that was with Calcutticus. Hi. He looked between the 2 of you.
The mage? Calcutticus? Who?
Hey.
Wait, who's Calcutticus?
The Were-Panther Centaur.
Oh. Oh, this is the guy that was, like, behind him and was like, I don't want to be here.
Once. Yes, I suppose you could say that was me, sort of.
Oh, I mean, I was saying it out of character, but sure, let's say that. Let's say I said that in character now.
Okay.
I mean, I said it out of character, but whatever.
Okay, whatever. Alright, he kind of looks up at you. He goes, "I've been, just looking for you. So, how are y'all doing?" He's nervously backing away on all fours.
Well, let's see. One of our companions got bit by a were-panther. Our companions have disappeared, and we're tired. How are you doing?
Aluna's right behind you. Who got bit by the were-panther? She says, matter. She's like, okay.
I mean, that's what happened. He got bit by a were-panther. That's what she was talking about.
He hadn't known that yet, but okay.
Wait, no, she did, because she saw him turn, didn't she?
Nope. She wasn't there.
Oh. Oh.
Keep
Oh.
note, kids.
Oh. Whoops.
Alright. The maid's now kind of standing up and brushing himself off, but still backing away. Says, "Well, that sucks. I'm real sorry about that. He is kind of a loon, you know. Has all these dreams about making the world his, returning it to nature.
So
Total psychopath.
so general evil guy stuff.
Yeah, I was just along for the ride. I had some business in the area, and an opening in the vortex showed up, so why not just step inside and get what I came for and then leave? Met up with him, thought he'd be useful to me."
And you're here, why?
Oh, like I said, I just was looking for something. Roll insight.
Insight. Also,
Both of
technically,
us-
Aluna did know he got bit. She just didn't know that he was turning.
Yeah. But
So
now
she-
she knows.
Yeah, she did. Nemea did kind of say that he was turning. She said he got bit, which implies that he was turning.
Oh my gosh.
I have advantage
Not a-
because Nemea's a badass.
You
Not
get
a net one though.
That's not that
that's
one.
That
That's
is an
not-
unnatural one. That's a modified one, sir.
Yeah, that's a natural 2.
You could still technically succeed. Please save these poor fools, Yabduga. Thank you. Yabduga looks at him, then to you, Nemea. You were here for her. Your eyes have not left her since you came. It is like me, with the treat stuck under the cooler.
Nemea sighs and goes, "Why do all the perverts want me?" Because remember, in town there was the guy that drew the picture of her naked. I mean, it's just like, why are all these perverts after me?
He gets angry at Yabduga and goes, "I'm not a pervert, I came here for the bounty on her head." And he reaches into his robe and takes out a piece of paper. He unrolls it, and it shows a wanted poster with Nemea's likeness crudely drawn on it. It's mostly a caricature of her, overemphasizing the demonic features of Nemea.
Nemea squints at it and goes, "Pfft, that's not me."
And at the bottom, he goes, "It's a perfect likeness, lady."
That's racist, first of all. Nemea straight up says it, she goes, "That's racist."
He plunged to the bottom, and this reward is worth every bit of hardship. At the bottom, you see the reward is 60,000 gold pieces.
Nemea says, "Okay, so I have a question for you."
I'm gonna just look at her, you know.
Okay, Nemea looks at the guy and says, "I have a question for you.
Yes.
How did you think you were going to be able to kill me?
Well,
Considering that you just ran away from me, I'm pretty sure you already know that you're going to die in about the next minute or so."
death isn't the handicap it used to be. He fiddles with something on his neck and he pulls out a necklace. And now against his chest you see the emblem of a white hand.
She goes, "So what, that necklace is something that's to help you with death?"
Oh right, I forget. I'm not in Phnom Penh anymore. No one in this continent knows where I'm from, unfortunately. But yeah, according to the story, you just kind of waltzed in, poisoned the noble. I mean, someone like that can't be truly skilled in combat. You just did it yourself.
May I use the dexterity save to take the necklace, to rip the necklace off his neck?
He is going to attempt to stop you. He does not succeed. You grab the necklace and rip it off. He almost grabs it away. You now have it in your hand.
Now basically Nemea's playing keep away, and she goes, "Yeah, not skilled in combat. Makes sense."
Whatever. The necklace doesn't matter anymore. Not enchanted anyway.
Oh, Nemea just tosses it to Aluna. "Here, have a gift. Merry Christmas."
She catches it, puts it in her bag, and continues glaring at you.
What?
He says, "Anyway, 60,000 gold for not only the assassination, but now the terrorism that was sinking that boat."
Nemea's gonna suddenly stop and go, "Wait, terrorism for sinking the boat.
Yeah, the boat that you escaped on mysteriously sank, and its passengers were taken as slaves. I mean, it was 15,000 for the death of that Duke, but otherwise, I mean, this shot it up by 45,000 to a total of 60,000.
I mean, it's like, wait, hang on. Those people didn't turn to slaves. They got away.
No one knows that. They only know that the boat went missing, and they only have the report from the invading force.
Look at my analysis. She goes, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. I don't blame them for thinking that, stupid things. I mean, people are stupid. That's how they are.
Vivian intends to turn the vortex into an expansion of their empire.
But I mean, it says, so you still think that you can fight me, though? That's the part I'm still confused on.
Oh, well, I was hoping to get the element of surprise on you, but now I think I'm just going to cut my losses, if you don't mind.
I'm still contemplating when I want to kill you.
Well, let me cut a few more losses. I'll make a deal with you to let me go with no fuss.
And the deal is...
1, I won't tell anyone where you are. I'm one of the few people who would be able to divine your location anyway. And 2, I'll give you this. He reaches into his robe, and he slowly, so as to not arouse suspicion, pulls out a very colorful wand. He goes, "What's this? This is a rod of wonder. I will give it to you if you..."
I need a minute. I'm sorry, give me a minute.
What's stopping us from killing you and just taking
I was
it?
going to say that, but yeah.
Do you consider yourselves honorable people at all?
Nemea goes, I'm wanted for murder for a crime I did not commit. You really think I'm that honorable at this point?
I'll just shrug.
Nemea turns to Luna and says, you know what? I'll let you decide, since you're probably the more level-headed of us.
Take the wand, kick him out, but don't break a promise.
Fine. Nemea takes the wand and says, get out. And if you do break the promise, you will die.
He holds his hands up. Oh, don't worry. I'll be looking for softer targets in the future. You won't see me again, hopefully. And he just slowly walks backwards, goes behind a tree, and starts running away. He then trips again, falls into the mud, and goes, ah, dang it, and continues running.
Nemea's gonna sigh and pick up the wanted poster and look at it.
Alright. It is, again, a caricature of your face. It barely resembles you, except for the color and the name. And you have had added to the crimes, in addition to assassination, terrorism and sabotage.
Amos is gonna say, wow, that looks just like you.
You are a racist bastard, Amos.
What do you mean? It looks exactly like you.
Nemea turns to Luna and says, do you think this looks like me?
How nice is Luna feeling? He goes, not really, she says kind of half-heartedly.
Nemea turns to him and goes, what about you? What do you think?
He stares at it. That is a piece of paper.
She goes, good boy, and she gives him a treat.
Yay! He takes presumably dried jerky from your rations.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. At least he said something truthful for once. I mean, not for once. I mean, like, something truthful compared to what other people were saying in the last few minutes.
Amos, have Keith roll a perception check. Ooh, barely. Nemea, make a deception check, Nemea, please.
Okay. 17.
17. It matches. Nemea, you feel something whispering in your head. asking about something, but you don't answer.
Okay.
Keith calls out. He informs you, Amos, that there is something lurking nearby in the forest. It's just north of you, in some trees.
I'm gonna, like, he says lurking, like a
He's
threatening
hiding.
lurking?
It is hiding up a tree.
I'm gonna pull my axe and shield, and I'm gonna tell everyone point at the tree and tell them that there's something lurking.
Amos, make a deception check. You feel something touch your mind, but you immediately close off from that area, and the touch leaves. You then see movement as something begins leaping through the trees. Keith informs you that the thing he saw is moving north.
Alright, I'm gonna chase after it.
Maya's gonna go with him, putting the one poster in her bag.
Alright.
And the Rod of Wonder in her bag.
Alright, you continue running. Hold on, let me grab the Wand of Wonder.
So I'm assuming that I need to be able to roll percentile dice, right?
Yes.
Yes! For those of you who do not know what a Rod of Wonder is, your life is very sad.
This is not a Rod of Wonder, it is a Wand of Wonder. There's a slight difference.
Oh.
Don't worry, it still does happy fun times.
Yay! Yeah, I gave Seth and a few others Rod of Wonder in my my campaign. They have thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's the best item. It is the best item in the game.
They've like summoned gems that have given them a bit of money. They've done a lightning bolt to a boss that should have decimated them, and they basically took out not half his health, but a lot of his health in one shot.
Alright, so
That boss was overpowered.
Yeah, he was designed for you not to be able to defeat him.
alright.
They also used a 66 lightning bolt against an enemy with 1 HP.
Alright. The wand has 7 charges, and it regains 1d6 plus 1 every day.
Okay, 7 charges and regains 1d6 plus 1 every day?
Yes, and if you use them all, it has a chance of being destroyed.
Oh, okay.
So you might save one.
Do I know this?
Yeah, we'll say the guy would have explained it.
Okay.
He explained it quickly while running away and tripping.
Okay. You can only use it 7 times a day! Don't use all 7 because then it might get destroyed! 1d6 plus 1!
Yeah, just so you don't use it infinitely like in 3.5.
Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
Alright, as you're going, I need everyone, as you're doing this little chase, make Constitution saves. Because he's running for quite a while.
Well.
You're...
Wait, hang on. It must have wait.
Okay.
No, you're cool. That second one was just, there's no difference in my Constitution check and my Constitution save.
Also, the dire wolves are still with us, right?
Yeah. Never mind then.
They kind of cleared out after you found the guy.
Oh. Well, crap.
Right. But you can hear them howling around the area. Alright. As you're going, you're getting a little tired. You each take a temporary point of exhaustion. As you have chased after this thing.
How do you mark that?
Let the DM mark it.
I have not done that on this yet. How strange. I actually am not sure how to do it on this one. Go to additional notes in the bio page of your character sheet and just say exhaustion plus 1.
You know what I think it's time for?
A next episode.
Yep. So, this was, an interesting episode. There was a wanted poster, there was a Rod of Wonder, there were dire wolves that were very cuddly, there was disappearances into the Feywild, there was butterflies. Something a butterfly comes out of the forest. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more content. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Mixer and all the links in the description box below. And yeah, there's other things to say, but I don't know what they are. So, with all that being said, you are now required to have an absolutely fantastic day. You have no choice, and I will see all of you beautiful people in this video. Stay freak, everyone. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Again, there's only 2 byes. You guys gotta say it 3 times each. Come on, be excited.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. We have a chorus of goodbyes now. Bye, everyone.
Good.